We initially chose to change our living situation from the apartment we were renting to a house because we were just tired of throwing away money month after month on rent when we could be investing it in a house.
And then also we were living on a third floor and we had a newborn baby at home and we had a puppy that we had to take outside all the time, and it was just very inconvenient.
We initially heard about LGI through the flyer that we received through the mail when we were living at our last apartment building. We had got the flyers a few times actually.
Yeah, we kept
the
throwing
first
them
couple
away.
times we're like, that's too good to be true. Finally we had one, and we'd been talking for 6 or 12 months now for about getting a house, and we got the flyers, and Shan finally just said, am I crazy to want to call and find out? And I said, no, you're not crazy. My thought was, I didn't think we were going to buy a house 2 days later. The thing I remember most about the sales process was just how welcoming it felt every time we came in. Everybody treated us with a name. We weren't just another customer. You know, every time we dealt with Cheryl and Tommy and Derek, everybody was just so nice to us, and they helped us. You know, they walked us through everything. We never felt intimidated or pressured at any step of the whole process. The biggest thing that hit me was when we first realized that we could actually buy a home. And that was when we first got here. We were sitting down with Cheryl having coffee, and she was going over finances with us, and we just realized, like, okay, we could actually afford one of these homes. And then she took us to see a couple of them. We're like, oh my God, we can afford some of these homes. Like, it was far beyond what we thought we were going to be able to get. And I remember while we were in this house, we were kind of walking around. Cheryl stepped outside to give us a minute, and me and Shan just both looked at each other and kind of smiled and said, yeah, like, we want to go for it. And
my favorite part of our brand new home is our huge master bathroom and the huge walk-in closet that we have that's all attached to our bedroom. And I also love having a garage. After not having a garage at any apartment complex, it's been so awesome to have somewhere to park our cars.
We also really enjoy our backyard and having somewhere for our daughter and our dog to run around and play, and, you know, just to be in a safe neighborhood where you don't have to worry as much about them being in a parking lot, basically, like they were in an apartment. When we first received our keys, I just remember being really happy and excited. And it was like the first time we got our first apartment, I just couldn't believe we had our own place. And now I remember sitting in this empty room and just hugging her and saying, we have our own house. Like, we own our own house. I couldn't believe that it was happening.